Hey guys, I'm Charles of PremiumBeat, and in this episode, we're going to do a blind microphone comparison between 5 different types of microphones. You guys can try and guess which is which, and we can see if there really is a big audio quality difference. Alright guys, as I mentioned, we're going to be testing 5 different types of microphones, and that's important to note as we're going to be doing 2 different tests with each of the mics. The first test is going to be a narration test where each microphone is close up, less than 1 foot away. And the second test is going to have each mic at about an arm's length distance away. The 5 microphones are going to be a shotgun microphone, a lav mic, a mini shotgun microphone designed to go on top of a camera, a stereo recorder, and the built-in microphone on a camera. Yes, I said the built-in camera microphone, which I've actually used before in these tutorials, and nobody noticed. My microphone broke when it was out in the field, and I had to use the built-in mic. I got away with it. No, I actually didn't use the built-in microphone. I wouldn't do that. Quick side note for science purposes. Now everything is going to be recorded in the same location, but because we're using 5 different types of microphones, this isn't really going to be a true scientific test. This is really just more for fun to see if we can hear the differences. I will match the audio levels for all of the mics. That way we can focus more on the audio quality. Alright guys, let's get started with the first blind test, which is going to be the narration test. Each mic will be less than 1 foot away, and all of the mics are going to be in a random order, and I'll reveal them at the end of the test. Let's go ahead and get started. This is microphone A for alpha. This is microphone test A at a close distance. This is microphone B for bravo. This is microphone test B at a close distance. This is microphone C for Charlie. This is microphone test C at a close distance. This is microphone D for Delta. This is microphone test D at a close distance. This is microphone E for Echo. This is microphone test E at a close distance. Alright guys, here's a quick recap of each microphone before I reveal them all. This is microphone A. This is microphone B. This is microphone C. This is microphone D. This is microphone E. And now let's go ahead and do the reveal and see which is which. How'd you guys do? No worries if you guys were surprised by anything, you can still redeem yourself in the second test. In this test, every microphone will be 3 feet away, replicating how good the audio quality is at an arm's length distance. Alright guys, all the microphones will be randomized again. I'm currently 3 feet away, so let's go ahead and start test number 2. This is microphone A for alpha. This is microphone A at 3 feet away. This is microphone B for bravo. This is microphone test B at 3 feet away. This is microphone C for Charlie. This is microphone test C at 3 feet away. This is microphone test D for Delta. This is microphone test D at 3 feet away. This is microphone test E for Echo. This is microphone test E at 3 feet away. Once again, here's a quick recap of each microphone before I reveal them. This is microphone A. This is microphone B. This is microphone C. This is microphone D. This is microphone E. And now let's see who's who. Hopefully you guys did even better than the first test. If you didn't, you can always blame me. I'll accept that. As a final recap, I'll just give you guys a few of my own thoughts on each of these mics. You can let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with me. And also, as I talk about each mic, I'm actually going to be using that microphone for the audio, so the audio you hear is from that mic. If you're just starting out, a miniature shotgun camera mic like the Rode Video Micro is probably the best way to go. The audio on it is solid and there's no batteries or switches to fumble with, and the price is very cheap compared to the other mics. An XLR powered shotgun microphone like the NTG2 is what I use the most day to day. It is the most expensive of these microphones, but I can mount it on a C-stand and use it for interviews, or use it for a tutorial, or recording sound effects out in the field. And it's also really durable. The biggest drawback for it is that I usually have to connect it to an external audio recorder like the Zoom H4n, so that's another piece of gear that I have to manage. The stereo recorder like this Zoom H1 is typically something I only use for interviews or for recording atmosphere sound effects. Lav microphones are probably the microphones I use the least. I typically opt more for a shotgun microphone that's hard mounted, but that's really just based on my own workflow. For a lot of people, this is probably the microphone they use the most. So it really just comes down to preference. Finally, the on-camera microphone. Avoid it at all costs, but if you are forced to use it, just don't tell anybody you did and you'll be fine. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. This is a little bit more of an easygoing, fun one. Let me know in the comments which mic sounded the best to you or if any of them surprised you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.